One of the most iconic original. This city's been buzzing all day, and it's time to finally see what's up. The Lightning have won the opening face-off and take possession here at the start. Tampa Bay's got the puck against the boards. Throws it on goal. Spectacular save on the play. Stolarz freezes the puck and opts for the whistle. Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Matthews gets hacked. The official's arms in the air. Goes right to the crease. Here comes the call. Points going on for slashing. Toronto sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
An opportunity here to go up by 1 on the power play. You know they worked on this in practice. It's something you do, your repetitions. This is what prepares you to be big in these moments.
Picked up along the wall by Cernak. Tampa Bay's on the attack. And that's off a stick. The Lightning have taken to the offensive attack and makes the routine save. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now.
Well, James, sometimes on the power play with more time and space, you can get lulled to sleep, and that's exactly what this has been happening here, as it's been lackluster, unable to even get a shot on net so far.
Another face-off looming here on this power play. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And he passes it up ahead to Girgensons. The Bolts carry it along the wall. Shot! And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Toronto's got it in their own zone. The Bolts are back to even strength as the PK unit comes up large.
Well, being on a power play is a privilege, James. Trust me, I know. I was never on it. When you get out there, you have to have some urgency and find a way to get it to the middle of the ice and get some opportunities on net. There was none of that.
Riley's going to play it against the half wall. Takes that pass back at the point. Quick feed to Riley. The Leafs gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Robertson's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Puck grab by Girgensons. The Bolts will play it in their own end. Takes it to the net. And he opts to wait for more support. Oh, and a huge save. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Here they come. Quick pass to Domi. And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. There's the whistle as the play was offside. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Still no score in this one. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Takes the puck at the point. Makes a move in front. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Cernak. Puts it on goal. Oh, it uses the blocker to stop that one. Nice save by Vasilevsky. Tampa Bay's got a hold of the puck. Stoppage in play, offside the call. Past the midway mark of the frame. Still scoreless in this one. The Bolts win possession here in the open ice. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And a great save. Gains the zone from the right. Nice, setting up against the wall. And just like that, from out of nowhere, comes up with the puck. And they score!
They score on the delayed penalty, James, so that's going to negate their power play, but it looks like they didn't need it. Oh, has he ever dialed in on that one, James? He's fallen to the ice and still shows his skill set and his puck pursuit as he's able to get a shot off while he's falling. And he executes it. Everyone is going nuts. They know what he just did. play. That's an effort play.
Toronto's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff. Feeds it over. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
The Leafs are sitting pretty right now with a 2-goal lead, and it's still early in this one.
Yeah, they've got a lot of game left, but they certainly got the start that they wanted to. They've been pressing all over the ice, closing quickly, and of course, finishing.
Sends it out front, and that's intercepted. And he keeps possession. Taken by McCabe. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Centering pass, and he denies that great opportunity there. Look out! How did he stop that one?
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Look around a tip denied. What a stop as he was locked in on that one.
Now, James, he'd sealed the one post and then recognized that the shooter was going around the goal line and going to do the wraparound. He pushed across and made a brilliant save.
In the final moments of this period, Toronto's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. The Bolts move the puck in the defensive zone. On the attack along the boards. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Riley's crossed the line and gained the zone. The Leafs played along the boards. There's the whistle. We'll get a reset after the net was knocked off. The Leafs are holding down the lead here late this first period. They have looked really good offensively so far. The Bolts win the defensive zone faceoff. Tampa Bay is looking to break out. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. Sends it to the middle, and that goes off a stick and off target. Great use of the stick at center by Riley. Deflection. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period. Teams are back on the ice. Both squads gliding into position for the start of period number 2. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Vasilevsky's the only reason that his team is in this game, James. I mean, he's been outstanding through the first 20. He's dialed in, he's focused, and his team needs to pick it up if they want a shot at winning this game.
Hedman's got it in the defensive end. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Here we go, odd-man rush. Takes a shot, and he was ready for that one. Here's a blast. Oh, and it's another save on the play.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
Matthews is brought down. A penalty on the way. Here comes the official's decision.
Well, in this situation, he is going to get the tripping goal. I thought he had good position there on his opponent. Fishing for the puck. Just used his stick, and he got into the skates. Tripping is the call.
And off the draw, they'll take possession. Chernak's lugging the puck. And he sidesteps the check there. Riley's got it against the boards. And that one's turned away. Puts it off the post. Off the bar. I think that caught the inside of the post. Goaltender in front. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? Puck scooped up by Chernak. Sends the pass in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. And that puck leaves the zone. The Bolts have it now.
Hedman's almost back on the ice.
And the man advantage fails to pay off as both teams are back at even strength.
Power plays dictate games, and this one did not. And the coach will not be happy with the setup or the opportunity that this unit gave them.
Here they come on the rush. Passes it over. The Lightning have gained control of the puck in their own zone. Handles the pass at center. To his teammate. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one. And that's broken up by Chaffee. Tampa Bay's through center and now in the offensive end. And that's a smart heads-up play by Riley.
The Leafs are doing a great job of anticipating the play, and that's why the puck is on their stick. They're intercepting pucks all game long. They've got to make good on them. They've got to transfer it, head north, and start cashing in.
With the blast! Oh, wow, what an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing!
Stolarz with a terrific save. I mean, really keeping his opposition at bay here, and that's a message that he's saying for his coach. He's letting them know, listen, let's get going. We got to be better than this, and it's going to start now.
Here's a shot! Big time save! Oh, my goodness!
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
Radish has got it near the point. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Denies the shooter on that play. Save made by the goalie.
Oh, he's got the puck in tight, and this is his wheelhouse. He often doesn't miss from this area. And this time the goaltender just beats him.
Rocks him. The Lightning have it in their own zone. Cuts to the paint. Oh, what a stop with the paddle.
The goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Looks to set up along the point. And that's intercepted by Riley. Great reach with the poke check by Point. Long pass into the neutral zone.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
And that goes off a player in front. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Robertson's gaining momentum. Here's an opportunity. And that one's turned aside. Long lead pass to Cirelli. Quick shot. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Second period nearly into its final minute here. The Bolts get a hold of the puck along the boards. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. Hope you're having a great night. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Tampa Bay is generating a lot of offensive scoring chances here, James, but they can't seem to solve the goaltender. Listen, this is when you can't get frustrated. You have to stick with the game plan, continue to move the puck with motion, and drive the paint.
And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Riley's taking it from his own end. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Drives it to the crease. Oh, a true warrior to block that. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Here's a short pass to Gensel. Riley's gained the line and on the attack. Drives the puck away. Gensel stick handling in his own zone. The Bolts played along the wing. And that's off target as it hits a body. Feeds it to Matthews. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Drives to the paint. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. The Bolts take possession in the defensive end. The backhand turns it away. Can't hang on after that hit. Wrist shot from the slot. Stars make it 3 in a row, and they're coming out.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on
skin to end the way things have gone here. I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
And that's knocked away by Cirelli. And it's a quick pass to Tanev. Picked off by Hagel. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display. Goaltender spent so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Tampa Bay's got it in the offensive zone. The Bolts looking against the half wall. On the one-timer, tremendous stop by Stolarz. Let's drive from the point, and a beautiful stop by the glove.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D-boxing out?
Horns moving the puck through his own zone. Pass in front, picked off in front. Long pass up ahead to center. Yernkrop's got the puck. The Leafs will play it from the corner. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. The Bolts are in transition. Feeds it across. And he makes the save with ease. The Bolts will play it against the wall. Ford's got it in the offensive zone. And that pass goes off a stick. Avoids the poke check. Girgensons has the puck near the back end. Looking for space along the blue line. And he gets just enough to keep it out. Stolarz looks for the breather and hangs on for the whistle.
Well, his movements have been so fluid and controlled, James. He knows he needs to get to the top of his crease, and he likes to hold on to this one. I love this play. It's smart and it's safe given the timing of the game.
The Bolts take possession here inside the offensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Girgensons. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Girgensons plays it against the boards. The Leafs look to start the transition game. Here they come on the attack. Fires it. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Look out, here they come on the attack. Skates to the crease. Big time save by Vasilevsky.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
From the point, they take control of it. Scores! What a goal! All effort.
Well, we've seen it so many times before. He has such a knack to lose coverage in front of the net and in tight, and when he gets a puck on his stick, he ain't missing from there.
Here in the late goings of the period, Tampa Bay still behind the 8 balls. They trail by 2 goals. Moves the puck along the half wall. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason, and this time, he bails his team out.
Passes it over to Radish. And he moves it up to Hagel. The Bolts gain the zone. Huge steal in his own end. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Gonçalves looks around. And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. Puts it on net. Time ticking away, and he comes up with. Final horn sounds, and we are all done with this one. The Leafs weren't necessarily the better team in this one, but yet they found a way to deliver the victory.
And sometimes you get lucky when you come out with the win in these types of games. You know, you don't have a ton of